You may be hearing the phrase job hugging more often lately, especially in conversations about work burnout or career dissatisfaction, and it can sound a little strange at first. So let's talk about what it actually means. Job hugging is when someone stays in a job they're unhappy with, not because they love it, but because they're afraid to leave. They may feel underpaid, unfulfilled, or burned out, but they hold tightly to the role because it feels safer than the uncertainty of change. In short, they're hugging the job for security, not satisfaction. This behavior often shows up during times of economic uncertainty, layoffs, or rapid change. When people hear stories about hiring freezes, AI replacing jobs, or unstable markets, the instinct is to cling to what feels stable, even if it's no longer a good fit. The job becomes a life raft rather than a growth opportunity. What's important to understand is that job hugging isn't laziness or lack of ambition. It's usually driven by fear. Fear of losing income, fear of not finding something better, fear of starting over, or fear of discovering that the grass might not actually be greener. For many people, especially those with families or financial responsibilities, that fear is very real. The problem is that job hugging can quietly take a toll. Staying too long in a role that drains you can lead to chronic stress, disengagement, resentment, and stalled career growth. Over time, people may stop learning, stop networking, and stop preparing for the future, all while telling themselves they're being responsible. Ironically, job hugging can increase risk rather than reduce it. When someone doesn't update skills, explore options, or build professional momentum, they may be less prepared if a job ends unexpectedly. Security based only on staying put can be fragile. The healthier alternative isn't reckless quitting, it's intentional preparedness. You can stay employed while still updating skills, expanding your network, understanding your market value, and quietly exploring options. That way, your job becomes a choice, not a trap. So, in simple terms, job hugging is staying stuck out of fear, not loyalty or fulfillment. And recognizing it isn't a sign of weakness, it's often the first step toward making smarter, more confident career decisions on your own timeline.